Hey guys, Shanna here and welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. So, somewhere over the course of filming the last video, it turned into 2 videos and my entire plan structure has changed. So this video is going to be my 2023-2024 back to homeschool Mom and Me Monday plan. Guys, before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. Now, I am going to submit this as part of a little secular collab for Back to Homeschool. Kayla was kind enough over at Ode to Abode to just kind of make it like a big broad umbrella. So in an effort to kind of get people on board and to see what everybody's doing and to just do some stuff a little bit together, she's hosting this secular collab. So you can go ahead and find the playlist link either right up here or down in the description box. Be sure to go give everybody some love, check it all out, because we are all gearing up, really getting ready for back to homeschool for the 2023-2024 homeschool year. So, like I said, today, this video, I want to talk about my plans going forward into the new year, our 7th year of homeschooling for Mom and Me Monday. So many of you know, if you've been here for any period of time, that I like to structure our school weeks with 4 school days. One of which, whatever, it doesn't have to be Monday, but I like the little alliteration ring to it. But the first day of the week, I like to front load our week. It has actually worked really well for us. I think this will be our 3rd year doing it, 2nd full year doing it. I don't remember. But what we're gonna do is we basically front load our week with a bunch of together subjects. So anything that we can do together, we front load in the week. Anything that the girls need a lot of help with, I try to front load in the week so that the rest of the week is we still do things together. It's just a little lighter on the demands from me. So anything that I can do to kind of lay the foundation on Monday makes the other 3 days of our school week so much easier. So we also try to focus on all of our together learning that day, because I have found everybody just does a lot better if we've all devoted that time. This is just the way it is every week. We are together from start to stop. We can get through more. We can do a little bit longer before people get worn out if we are really just kind of holding hands through the entire process on Monday. That is my goal. So let's talk about the things. So you guys know, or maybe you don't know, I will have a 6th grader and a 2nd grader. And you may be thinking, well, those are nowhere near each other. And you are absolutely right. So we do a lot of things that are significantly above even my 6th grader. But the way that I look at it is there's some things that we're doing, or there's some mediums that we're using. Like I like to use audiobooks for history. So there's no reason we can't do that all together. Is my 2nd grader gonna appreciate it as much as my 6th grader or get as much out of it? Absolutely not. Is she part of the group anyway? Yes. If she catches even a fraction of it, later when she relearns it, she can say, oh, wait a minute, I know something about this. And I've seen many times in our everyday lives when this has come up, and it makes me very happy. If my daughter can recognize a name or recognize a place and give me even just an iota of the significance of that, to me, that feels like I'm winning, like I'm planting those seeds that will continue to grow. So for us, we love this approach. If it's something they can watch, they'll watch it together over breakfast. It's great. Again, this works for us. So I wanted, before I started sharing too much of our week schedule or our day schedule, to go ahead and give you the rundown, because I have, as of right now when I'm filming this, I did plan out our weeks. So how many weeks we're gonna go schooling. And before I share our weekday schedule, I wanted to give you what we're doing on those Mondays, because it's gonna come up anyway. So if I give you kind of the big explanation now, that'll make more sense. Okay, so this coming year for our Mom and Me Mondays, and again, I haven't fully structured this out yet, the things that we will do, we will read both of our Michael Clay Thompson lessons on Monday, and then we will do the work throughout the week. So I will sit down one-on-one with each of them, because the goal is to do 1 lesson a week. So we'll read the lesson on Monday, and then we'll do the practices the rest of the week. So that. Same thing applies with our math. You see, we watch the math videos together on Monday, and then they do the worksheets the rest of the week. Okay, like on their own, but like I tap in when I'm needed, if that makes sense. We will do our HiGASFY art appreciation, art history studies together. And those are actually like came in the second graders kit, but the sixth grader absolutely loves them. So we do them together as a family. We will do our, you guys know I talked about, I wanted to do a religion study and I couldn't quite figure out what it was. So what I have settled on to keep it light and to keep it fresh, we are going to watch, I think it's a 41 episode crash course playlist over mythology. So it covers kind of those creation myths from different places around the world. And I think that'll be really fun to do together, to watch those and just be able to discuss them. So I think that'll be a great way. We can either, watch that when we're getting our day started or go ahead and watch that just together. Something that we can all appreciate. We will also be doing a US map study. Now, last year we did a world map study. You can still see part of that over there. And it worked out really well. We did it together. We would color it and do things like that when we were listening to our history. And so what I have for this year is a US map study, and it goes through like a map of the state and then like state bird, state flower, like a page like that. And then once it gets through all the states, there's like regional maps and then a couple things about the full US. It's just an Evan Moore kind of teacher reproducible printable ebook that I bought for this past year, but we just didn't get there yet. So I think that will be really fun to do together, just colorings and just a little bit of exploration on that as far as actual like location geography. They do have their other geography that's like more like social studies mixed in with that they'll do the rest of the week. And then another big thing that we will be doing is we will probably be watching the crash course Intro to Biology, the new one that they're just starting. They're releasing 1 episode a week for 50 episodes. So we'll probably just watch those because my older daughter will be in 6th grade, which is like biology. And then together, we will be doing the big history project. Now, here is my kind of long-term plan on big history project. So it is meaty. It's free. Heyo. We found it also in Khan Academy. And so we could easily, it's broken down into like 35 topics. So I could theoretically finish it in a year. But I think there's so much to do, we would do ourselves a disservice to finish it in a year. So my plan is to do the big history project, and we will do it together all as family. Maybe not dad because he'll be at work, but we're going to spread it over 2 years. And so it will be my oldest 6th and 7th grade year, my youngest 2nd and 3rd grade year. Now keep in mind, she's already tagged along for ancient times, middle times, and now full US history. So, I mean, she's got a foundation and she loves history. She absolutely loves it. So it will be her 2nd and 3rd grade year. Now for 4th grade, traditionally in Texas, you do Texas history, and then also I think 7th grade. So instead of doing it for my big one in 7th grade, I think we will all do a family deep dive in 8th grade for Texas history. So we'll circle back to that again. Oh, she was tagged along for Texas history too. So we'll circle back and do a deeper dive into Texas history for the 8th grade and 4th grade year, and then we'll start, the big histories in the high schools. So that is my plan. Okay, so I think it's a pretty good plan. Let me show you this notebook I got. Okay, so I bought a planner from School Nest, which I do have a plan to show you. That will actually be another collab. The week before this one? Yeah, the week before this one. But look, okay. So they're like made and bound and printed by Amazon, by School Nest is where you find them. But look at this, History Timeline Notebook. It is so just, okay, look at this. Is this not amazing? Can you see it? Let me see, can you see it? A little adjust. It's got the dates on there, and then it's got like uppers and lowers, and I'm so excited, and I think this will be perfect to map out. We've got a pink one and a blue one for my friend's best colors. And I think it will be perfect to map out our big history project, to like let them doodle or however it is they want to retain this. And through Khan Academy, I will try to remember to link it down below. So it was a little overwhelming, but looks amazing. So I'm willing to dive in, guys. You know I don't like a lot of work, but if it's good, I'm willing to do it. So on the Big History Project site, it is overwhelming, and I needed to sit down and I needed to breathe, and it took me a lot of days to watch all the teacher training. And then I found it on Khan Academy where you just click it and it already does the tests and grades everything for you. So hey yo, y'all, yes. I am so excited to do this and use this and hope it goes well. Again, I'm gonna break it up over 2 years. I think that unless I start using it, I'm like, this is a breeze, which is doubtful. So I think that would be amazing. But yes, I think, no, there's one more thing we're gonna do. So I have it on our Mom and Me Monday, but it is not necessarily gonna happen on Monday. You guys know I partnered with The Cultured Kid, and we are gonna be learning Spanish as a family. So we are going to do it. I looked through the lesson plan, and you can do either 5 minutes a day or one 45-minute lesson a week. So as a whole family, in one evening or one weekend day, we are gonna sit down and we are gonna do this together. We will be all learning this together because, well, not one of us knows it. We could all stand to learn some of it. So I will let you know how that goes. So the Spanish has 24 bundles, so we should be able to get through it in a year. But I'm gonna keep you posted. I think I've got plans to check back maybe September or December, but I'll let you know how it's going. But the moral of this story is we're going to be learning Spanish together as a family, and I'm really excited. So let me just recap really fast. Mom and Me Monday allows us to front load our week with our very mom intensive subjects, okay? So then we will be doing, are you ready? Big History Project, which is history and science, kind of. Our US map study, crash course mythology lessons, crash course biology, and these are just things we watch and learn. And it's just fun, and it's animated, and it's really entertaining. If you haven't checked it out, please check it out. Amazing free resource. We will also be doing our HiGASFY, art appreciation study, art history study, and then also Spanish from The Cultured Kid. As well as we will read our Michael Clay Thompson lesson for the week, each child, and watch our math video, Math UC lesson, each week for each child. And that will be our Monday, okay? And we will be all learned up, and the rest of the week is because that's basically what happens is we learn on Monday, and then the rest of the week is our put it into practice, with the exception of spelling, and they each have their own lessons, and then all about reading, Marilyn has her own lesson. But they'll do, their page a days or whatever, they do that the other days, but that's kind of what it is. The heavy learning, the heavy lifting takes place on Monday and frees up the rest of our week for really putting that into practice. So I hope that you found it as helpful, entertaining, or informative. If you did, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, give this video a thumbs up. As always, any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, I will try to remember to link everything in the description box, but anything at all, down in the comments over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. This has been a secular collaboration where everybody's talking about their back to homeschool, which is super fun and super amazing. So be sure to follow the link that I have down in the description box and head over and say thank you to Kayla at Ode to Abode for putting this together and just kind of reining us in, because we're all in all different places. All of our schools look entirely different, which I think is really, really important to show that they are all so different, but we do have common things together, and we all have great and amazing ideas. Like mine, I love Mom and Me Monday, but it's not gonna work for everybody, but it might work for some of you. So any more questions, let me know. Go give them some love, and welcome back to homeschool, guys. It's time. Let's get this 2023-2024 year started. Let's go.